So, dear colleagues, Mr. Stoev.
Hello, Dr. Georgi.
Nice to meet you. We have seen a fantastic clip of DHL, extremely encouraging. So now we would be happy to hear your presentation about DHL and how DHL helps to modern science and medicine to be presented worldwide, and also how DHL can help us bridging the gap between Bulgaria and the Nordics. I'm sure that DHL is offering the same excellent services in the Nordics and in Bulgaria, and I'm one of the witnesses working with DHL, I think already 15 years, that your services in Bulgaria are really great on world standard. So please, the floor is yours.
Thank you again, Dr. Georgiev. I'm happy to be with you in this event and to present what DHL is doing to support the life science and healthcare companies and businesses and the patients and the sponsors. Firstly, I want to say that DHL has a very big experience with companies like yours and in the medical sector since the 90s. We have dedicated services for companies in this sector, and now after the changes, after COVID, after Brexit, after if you want the war in Ukraine, we fastly adapt our services and again want to be very close to our customers and to support the businesses. So I will share my screen. Okay, thank you again. Generally, as I said, DHL has experience with these topics. We have many years of transportation of biological substances, exempt human specimens, cord blood, plasma samples, and based on that, we wanted to develop our services and to find whether we can be adequate with the changes last years when the clinical trials and the whole logistics in the life science and health sector goes to personalized medicine, and respectively the deliveries must be also personalized. And DHL wanted to be close to our customers and to hear the voice of our contacts so that we can propose the best solutions for this audience. Gary, can you proceed ahead? Yes, and this is some slides from analysis of Frost and Sullivan with the support of DHL, and this shows what is the main differences between traditional clinical trials and decentralized trials. You know very well the main aspects, and I'll go very fastly through these slides, so you can proceed ahead. Generally, I want to explain why our business is very difficult and how we want to make it easy for our customers and for our partners like you. Firstly, we are very dependent on geopolitical disruptions. As example, COVID and the war in Ukraine and the Brexit, other also events last year affected very much the logistics and supply chains. And this is one of the example why it's not easy to ship goods everywhere in the world. For example, there are many local bans of exports of medicines, etc., etc. And DHL has the opportunity to work closer with state institutions, with customs authorities, and to advise our customers how to go through these challenges. The next slide, please. Yes, this is some kind of overview of our services and our logistics chain, and how we can be useful for our customers. DHL proposed holistic approach, and we want to offer not only pickup or delivery, but also consultation to our customers to be easy for them, to help with expertise, with customer service, helping them to understand how to be more professional. And this is, let's say, full of services. We can deliver different types of shipments on different temperatures, and this is one of our main expertise. And here are some figures about our offices, staff, aircrafts, fleets, trucks, etc., etc. So generally, my idea is to say that from one side we have very vast network covering whole the world, but we don't rely only on our network. We want our personnel to be experienced and to be well educated, so that be helpful for our customers. The next slide, please. So generally, as you know, and that was mentioned in your conversations and presentations before me, generally the personalized medicine is the new fact last years, and DHL wants to make a proper answer to this tendency. And direct to patient is one of these aspects which will be more and more seen next years. That's why our idea is to be again close to our customers, to understand what is important for them, and to propose adequate solutions. If you can, please proceed again with the next slides, and the next one. Okay, so maybe you know that DHL last years have a very good experience with so-called e-commerce. E-commerce is very specific segment of our services, serving directly persons. We deliver, for example, clothes, shoes, bags, etc., etc. Many companies providing online solutions send their goods with DHL. Based on that, we decided to develop these e-commerce specifics and online trading, and to propose the same model for shipments to patients and to private persons. That's why we can say that DHL successfully adapted his B2B model and B2B deliveries to D2P deliveries, direct to patient. This is something new, and we work on that last years to develop and to propose good solutions for personalized medicine. You mentioned that you want to be not only academic, but also to link the academic solutions with the business, and to be effective not only as investigators, but also as businessmen and as sellers. So DHL wants to be again close to you and to propose good solutions for personalized deliveries. And we develop our system for e-commerce shipments called on-demand delivery, ODD, to deliveries also to patients and to persons and to hospitals, to laboratories, and to CROs, etc., etc. So generally, we have good solutions. For example, if you want to change your delivery address, if you want to postpone the delivery, or to leave the shipment with neighbor, or to leave the shipment in safe place. So all these are our solutions for e-commerce shipments, now implemented for the life science and healthcare companies. Okay, the next slides, please. This is in brief how we serve with our fleet, aircraft fleet, and how we can deliver direct to patients or from patients. So our network is well equipped, not only for B2B deliveries, but also of shipments directly to patients. Okay, if you can, please proceed ahead with the next slides. This is again information about our global infrastructure, about our products and services. Again, what we want to achieve is simplicity, because everything is very, very difficult for our customers. We want to help them to work easily with us. And our expertise in many areas to be adapted to their needs. So our customers to be focused on their tasks and not to think about customs aspects, for example, or how the shipment will reach the receiver. Okay, please proceed, Kate, with the slides. This is again interesting because describes our company not only as Express division, but also our other divisions: DHL Global Forwarding, DHL Supply Chain, DHL Freight, and DHL Express Commerce. We have 5 divisions globally, and you can rely not only on standard courier deliveries, but also on same-day deliveries, different types of logistics, warehousing, different types of temperature, logistics, and warehousing. Also ocean, not only air express deliveries. And my idea is to inform you that DHL really has a holistic approach and can deliver almost everything from documents and CRFs to danger goods and blood samples, plasma samples, reagents, etc., etc. Even isotopes and very, very specific items. Of course, if you want to interact with us, you must have good contact within DHL because, as I said, our business is very, very complex, very difficult, and very specific in every continent and in every country. And yes, this is maybe one of the most important aspects. Next slide, please. There are very specific.
Mr. Stoev, you have 1 minute left.
Okay. I wanted only to say that the next slides are related only to our packaging solutions. I wouldn't present everything here. Only want to know that we have many types of temperature control, logistics, chilled, controlled, ambient, frozen, combination between frozen and ambient. And generally, if you are interested, you can check my whole presentation with different types of boxes. Yes, generally, this is with information about small, medium, large boxes, the internal space, the external dimensions. So my idea is to know that we can answer all these requirements for different temperature ranges.
Thank you. You will open your presentation for every interested person from the biotech atelier.
Yes. This is already with your colleagues, and
thank you very much.
Also the other analysis of Frost and Sullivan and DHL, which is 22 pages and is very interesting, is again with your colleagues and can be seen from everyone here.
Thank you very much. I have a question. In the nice clip which DHL presented as a sponsor clip, I have seen drones. Do you use drones already really or not yet?
Yes, this is on experimental phase and cannot be launched in full now because there are many regulations and our experiments are, by the way, with medicines for remote areas like islands or some villages in the forests in North Europe, for example, where there are vast territories difficult to reach, for example, in Sweden, in Norway, and even in Germany. And our colleagues are working on not only on small drones and delivery of small packages, 2.5 kilograms, for example, but on very, very big drones to serve, for example, countries in Africa, where it's not necessary to send the shipments with aircraft or with helicopter, but with drones. So yes, this is the near future for us.
And also another question, what is your policy about fossil fuels? Do you plan to implement electric cars or hydrogen cars in your fleet in terms of CO2 damages?
Yes, and we already do that even in Bulgaria. our plan is to have 40 vehicles this year in Sofia, in Varna, Burgas, and other cities. Yes, this is one of our policies last 10 years, to be green, to involve our customers in our Go Green initiatives for decarbonization, for CO2 neutral deliveries, and every customer who wants to support our efforts can pay 20 stutinki. This is 10 cents for kilogram, and will join our efforts for CO2 neutral emissions and deliveries. As you said, we do that with electric vehicles, with forestation. For example, last year we decided to make a new forest near Dragoman.
Very
And
good.
yes, and this is not only in Bulgaria. This is a global policy of DHL to be green and to, if it's possible, to stop with the diesel, with the other fuels, and to go totally to electric fleet. Maybe
Thank you.
only
Actually,
the cars will remain with kerosene, but the other fleet must be electrical very soon.
thank you very much. This was a really very interesting presentation, and sorry to interrupt you, but we have to keep our schedule.
Of course,
Actually,
no problem.
what I can summarize is that in terms of services of DHL, the gap between Bulgaria and the Nordics definitely not exist, because you deliver the same quality of services in the Nordics and in Bulgaria, I'm confident. And I told you several times living in Austria that the services of DHL in Bulgaria are much better than the services of DHL in Austria. That's my personal experience. So thank you very much for being always a loyal supporter of the Biotech Atelier. Also, thank you for contributing to this meeting, and wish you good luck. Now we have 25 minutes comfort break, and we will start with our next session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you again.